Efficient reproduction is vital to the success of any cow-calf operation, and not something that should be left to chance. Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Brian Baxter has a look at a product that can help producers take the guesswork out of their breeding programs, which can save both time and money.
The Sandhills of Nebraska is where you'll find Colleen Angus, a family-run seed stock operation.
I'm a fourth generation rancher. There's the sixth generation living on the ranch right now. My father started in 1960 with 20 purebred Angus heifers when Angus breed wasn't very popular. We run about 3,000 registered cows. We market bulls primarily through 2 production sales every year, one in November and one in March. The Sandhills is a great place for cattle. It's a very delicate part of the world and requires a lot of management. If you take care of the ground and the cattle, they'll pretty well take care of you.
At Colleen Angus, taking care of the cattle includes a strong focus on reproduction management. They use artificial insemination to breed all their cows.
Fertility and reproduction on any cow-calf operation is paramount to success and profitability, and more so on our deal because we are supplying genetics to commercial cattlemen that need that leg up in their daily operation. We AI the cows one time on a synchronization. We synchronize all the cows, and we do that and able to concentrate our labor. We're out on big country a lot of the times and big pastures, and checking natural heats is not very feasible sometimes. So we're able to synchronize and concentrate our efforts on different groups at different times.
On any cattle operation, if cows can be brought into heat at the same time, producers can reap the benefits of fixed-time AI breeding. This allows a large group of females to be bred in a single day, creating a tighter calving window.
Well, obviously fertility is the most important economic trait that we have here, and we're breeding back in quick, fast intervals, and we can move on and do other things. So from a labor standpoint, from having calves that are all the same age, contemporary groups are the same, for marketing bulls that are the same age, it all kind of plays into our favor that way.
As we start to shorten that calving season, as we start to increase the number of calves that are born within that first cycle, obviously what we're doing is we're going to create an animal that has a uniform weight as we start to market them. As we take these animals to sale barns, if that's where we're selling them, or even if we're selling them through some of the other auction options, uniformity is a key driver as people start to look at the animals. They want uniform animals and they like to have numbers. The more numbers they can put together and the more single source, the better off we are health-wise a lot of times as we start to look at these animals.
Recently, Fertigal from Merck Animal Health received expanded indications for use in beef cows. Already approved for use with Estromate to synchronize heat cycles to allow for fixed-time AI in dairy cows, the new label enables the 2 products to be used on-label in beef breeding programs.
Fertigal, it's a product that's been around for a long time. It's been utilized a lot in the dairy sector. It's been utilized in fixed-time AIs. The purpose of GnRH is to help stimulate that ovulation. So as we look at the use of this product in a fixed-time program, we use Estromate to create the heat, and we use GnRH at the time to try to stimulate the ovulation. The 2 of them working together is what helps us accomplish these synchronization programs. And what we found with the use of Estromate is the longer half-life than we see with some of the other prostaglandins on the market. As we're starting to try to manipulate this cycle, the longer half-life, the longer opportunity that drug has to act. We hear that we're getting better results as far as trying to stimulate, ovulation or to stimulate heats in these animals.
We use Estromate and Fertigal as part of our synchronization protocols and have had very good success with that. As many variables as we deal with in a synchronization protocol, and with Mother Nature, having a product that you're comfortable with and that's very consistent is a big piece of the puzzle. There's a million different challenges out there, so as many variables as we can take out of it by having the right product increases our success rate.
The cost of not using tools like these can be significant. Research shows that for every 21 days a cow is not pregnant, their calf will have a 30 to 60 pound lower weaning weight. To be successful, it's key to pay close attention to reproduction protocols.
Attention to detail is critical, not just in the timings, but in the administration. Make sure we administer the products appropriately, that we're putting them in at the times that we're supposed to be putting them in. And then if we're doing a fixed time AI, making sure that we're setting that program up to where it works for the labor force that we're going to be dealing with to do it.
On synchronization protocols, I think it's extremely important to pay attention to the details. To follow the protocol to a T, to give the shots correctly, to do everything that you can do. There's an awful lot of variables that goes into breeding cows or heifers, and I think it's very important that we control every piece of it that we can.
It's not that every herd will AI, a lot of herds are natural service, but work with your veterinarian, work with your reproductive specialist, because there are advantages and there's times when we can utilize estrus synchronization in all groups of animals. It's just what opportunities are there within your specific herd that we can utilize these tools to try to improve profitability by grouping your animals together and taking advantage of what we can do by shortening breeding seasons and grouping these animals together.
Bottom line, improved management of reproduction in the cow herd equals a more uniform calf crop and the opportunity for greater value on sale day. In the Nebraska Sandhills, I'm Brian Baxter reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
For more information on this or any of Merck's full lineup of products, just visit their website, merckanimalhealthusa.com.